Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and to another episode of Flute Life with Katie Flute. If you're new here, my name is Katie. I'm a flute player. I live in New York City, as you can hear by all the sirens. On my channel, I post vlogs that give you a peek into the life of a professional musician, as well as educational videos, flute reviews, performances, and more, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Today I'm excited to share with you 6 flute accessories that I think every flutist should have, and since it's December and the holidays are here, these would also be great gifts for the flute player in your life. So before we jump right into the accessories, I do want to give a big shout out to the Flute Center who is sponsoring this video and who sent me these accessories to share with you. If you don't know, the Flute Center has North America's largest inventory of new and used flutes. They have a location here in New York City as well as one in Chicago, but you can also shop online. Apart from carrying all the flutes, they also have a huge selection of flute sheet music as well as flute accessories. My friends at the Flute Center have put together a code for all of my subscribers to use, and if you use the code KTFL when shopping for a flute or piccolo, you'll get free shipping, an extended 10-day trial period, as well as an extended 18-month warranty. The code will also give you 10% off all flute sheet music and flute accessories. So thank you so much to the Flute Center, and now let's get started. Accessory number 1 is the Roy Master Cleaner. And this is to use in place of your traditional cleaning rod and cloth. This one here is the piccolo size, and in case you didn't know, you should be swabbing out your instrument every time after playing to absorb the condensation. Swabbing it out after you're done playing is the bare minimum, but oftentimes if you're playing for a long time in a performance or a practice session, you might not have the time or want to take your instrument apart. These cleaners are great for swabbing your flute out during a performance since you don't have to take your instrument apart in order to use them. I love using a cleaner like this to swab out my instruments during a performance, especially my piccolo, since I find that my piccolo needs swabbing out really often when playing. Not only is the Master Cleaner more convenient than your traditional cleaning rod and cloth, but I find that it does a better job of absorbing water. The fabric is ultra absorbent and fully washable, and it comes in a couple of different colors. The next accessory that every flute player needs is a good polishing cloth. Cleaning cloths or polishing cloths are essential for removing marks and residue on your flute surface from fingerprints, natural oils, and sweat. Polishing cloths gently remove these smudges, restoring your flute's shine. Most flutes are made of silver or have silver plating, which can tarnish over time when exposed to air and moisture. Regularly using a polishing cloth or a cleaning cloth helps slow down the tarnishing process by removing surface contaminants. So I have 2 brands of cleaning cloths here. One is the Flute Center's brand and the other is by Beaumont. The Flute Center cloth is super buttery soft and features the iconic Flute Center logo. The Beaumont cloths come in a variety of unique colors and patterns, and they're made from recycled plastic bottles. They're both made of soft, non-abrasive microfiber that won't scratch or damage the delicate surface of the flute, which is so important. And I have to confess, I have a huge collection of both of these brands of cloths, and there's always at least 1 or 2 in my case or my flute bag. Accessory number 3 is one that I am actually really excited about purchasing for myself from the Flute Center, and that is the BG pad dryer. If you've ever been playing your flute or piccolo and gone to hit a certain note only to have a completely different note come out instead because of condensation in the keys, we've all been there. Sometimes it happens during really important performances or during an audition, just speaking from experience. But if you've been there, then you're definitely going to want to check out this accessory. Many flutists and woodwind players use cigarette paper to address this issue, and you've probably seen some of them with a pack of those on their music stand. However, the BG pad dryer offers a fantastic reusable alternative. Made of microfiber, it's highly absorbent and works quickly and efficiently to remove condensation, preventing your pads from sticking. Not only is it a more effective solution, but it's also better for your wallet. The BG pad dryer is machine washable, has a lifespan of over 5 years, and can be used more than 1,000 times. Accessory number 4 that all flute players need is a good flute bag. There are so many different styles and brands to choose from, so I recommend checking out the Flute Center's website to find one that fits your needs. My go-to bag is the classic Altieri backpack, which fits both a flute and a piccolo, plus a laptop or iPad, and still has plenty of room for sheet music and other accessories. It's water resistant, and the inside is made of a 4-layer quilted insulated liner, which stabilizes the temperature of your instrument, protects it from heat and moisture, and prevents tuning and cracking problems. My bag has seen better days. I've been using it, I think, since 2016, nonstop, but it still has a lot of life left to it because they are made to last. If I have less things to carry, I'll reach for my fluter scooter bag, which holds a flute, as well as some smaller accessories and sheet music. It's a great option for when you want to have a bit more of a stylish flair, and they come in many different colorways. Accessory number 5 is one that maybe is not for all flute players, but for me personally, it's essential. And that accessory is the thumb port. This handy accessory is designed to improve the balance of holding the flute. The thumb port is comprised of a C-shaped shell with an extension that helps guide your right thumb to an efficient and comfortable position. By doing so, it provides extra support, reducing strain and helping you maintain proper hand positioning. It's lightweight, easy to attach, and compatible with all metal flutes, making it a simple yet highly effective tool to elevate your playing experience. If you've ever struggled with fatigue in your right hand or just trouble balancing the flute, then the thumb port might be for you. It comes in 2 styles, the classic thumb port, which is the one that I personally use, and the thumb port 2. Each has slight design differences, so you might want to experiment with both to find the one that works best for your hand shape and playing style. And finally, flute accessory number 6 is one that I could talk about all day long, and that is sheet music. For this video, I've selected just a few of my favorites to share with you, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I have a huge flute sheet music collection. I'm constantly trying to clean it up and organize it, and I have to admit that one of my bad habits that probably is working against me in that department is that I love to refresh the Flute Center's website and just see what new music they have in stock. I'm definitely a repeat customer, and I also make use of my own code. For this video, I've just chosen a few essentials that I think every flute player should own. First up is the classic Tafnel and Gobert 17 Daily Exercises. This book is a staple in flute studies, and chances are every flutist has encountered it at some point in their journey. I've been practicing it for as long as I can remember, and I know that it will always remain a part of my practice for the rest of my flute playing journey. This particular edition includes notes and practice suggestions by Jasmine Choi, which adds an insightful, modern perspective to these classic exercises. It's an incredible resource for flutists at any level and a must-have for your sheet music library. Next up is another book that's probably familiar to most flute players, and that is Jeanne Baxtresser's Orchestral Excerpts for Flute. This book is truly iconic and serves as an essential guide to some of the most important flute solos in the orchestral repertoire. If you're planning to take orchestra auditions, this book is an absolute must-have. If you've already explored the first volume, make sure to check out the second volume. This one expands on the first edition, and it has even more excerpts that are commonly asked at auditions today. Together, these books are an invaluable resource for anyone who's looking to deepen their understanding of orchestral flute playing. Another classic that every single flute player should own is Marcel Moïse's De la Sonorité. This book is legendary not only for its photo of Marcel Moïse smoking a pipe, but for its iconic long-tone exercises, which have become a cornerstone of flute practice. Almost every flutist plays some variation of these exercises, and for good reason. They are the holy grail of tone development on the flute. De la Sonorité has a permanent spot on my music stand, and it's an invaluable tool for building that beautiful resonant sound that every flutist strives for. I could talk about my favorite selections of sheet music for flute players all day long, so if that's something that you want me to go into more detail about, be sure to leave a comment down below. But for this video, the last 3 things that I've chosen to share with you are some holiday selections. Since it is December and it is the holiday season, I have 3 great options for you if you're looking to bring some holiday cheer through music. First up is one that I am definitely going to be purchasing to add to my growing collection, and that is Hymns for Advent and Christmas. And this is a selection of 9 different arrangements of hymns for unaccompanied flute, which I think is great for if you're playing a church gig or a performance and you need something for solo flute alone. Next up, we have A Jazzy Christmas. This includes jazz-inspired arrangements of 9 classic Christmas carols. The book also comes with a CD that features a professional performance as well as a backing track so you can play along. And finally, we've got Flute Christmas Songs from Hal Leonard. This book includes a mix of popular holiday tunes like All I Want for Christmas Is You, as well as some timeless classics. Like the other book, it also comes with access to audio for reference as well as a backing track. So that's it for the flute accessories that I recommend to every flutist. I'm sure we can think of a lot more, so if I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. Once again, a big thank you to the Flute Center for sponsoring this video and for providing me with these wonderful accessories. If this video was helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.